Hey warriors, and welcome to your Rut Busting Yoga Flow and Creativity session. In these sessions, I'll give you a prompt to help you inspire new ideas. We'll spend about 15 minutes or so on our mats, flowing and stimulating our creative energies. And then we have time set aside for you to take that prompt and that energy and create. These sessions are perfect for when you're feeling stuck in a creative endeavor, a work project, or just in life. Today's prompt is never, never, never give up unless. So when you're ready, let's hop on the mat and fight for our creativity. Hey warriors, in today's Rut Busting Yoga Flow, we're gonna start standing. You can start at the top of your mat. I'm gonna start facing you and work my way up there. So we'll just start to come into a strong stance rather than maybe standing with our hips out or our shoulders forward like we might throughout the day. We're just gonna start bringing awareness to our form and our alignment. We're going to stack the head over the heart over the pelvis. Bring the belly button back toward the spine to really engage the core. And that motion will even maybe lift the pelvis up just a little bit. Drop the hands to the side. Maybe your palms face forward like you're shining a little bit of light out of them. Pressing all four corners of the feet into the mat. Pulling the shoulder blades together, almost like you're pinching an invisible pencil between them to really help open the chest and the shoulders. You can almost pretend there's a string at the top of your head that somebody's pulling up toward the ceiling, just to invite even a little more length through the neck and the spine. And even if you only have a couple minutes in your day and you need a little more energy or a little creativity boost, this pose alone, just standing here in mountain pose, is a great way to wake your body up if you've been sitting or slouching for a little while. Just stand here and breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And today, with each inhale, maybe just focus on the prompt we introduced earlier and let any images or phrases or anything that invokes start to flow through you as we begin to move. So from here, we will inhale, reach for the sky. Just start to invite a little bit of movement. Maybe grab that left wrist with the right hand and reach that left arm up and over to the right side of the mat. Pressing the left foot into the ground, inviting a stretch through the left side body. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, pull that right arm up and over to the left side of the mat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hands back to the sides. And just starting to move in whatever way feels good to you right now. Maybe you're just doing a little dance, pedaling the feet out. Maybe rolling the neck. Dropping one ear, right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder. Again, whatever feels good in your body right now and whatever you feel like you need is what you should be doing. So you can always take these few minutes at the start of any of these videos to do what I do or do whatever you feel like you need to do. Now I'm going to move my way to the top of the mat where we'll begin to flow. Pressing again, finding our stance, all four corners of the feet into the mat. Strong mountain pose to begin with. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. We'll inhale, reach for the sky. Then exhale, swan dive forward into a fold. Bending the knees as much as you need for this first one, but keeping those shoulders pulled away from the ears. Even here, we're not hunching forward or rounding through the back. We're still paying attention to that alignment and the length in the spine. Inhale, half flat back. And you might crack. I did. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but you may be cracking and that's just fine. Half flat back is a nice 7 shape with the body, hands to the shins or the thighs. And exhale back into our fold. And inhale to reach for the sky, straightening through the waist. Exhale, dropping the hands through center, back to the sides. That's what we call half sun salutation. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. From here, we'll come into our half flat back. And then we're gonna drop one hand, the left hand, we'll start with the right so you can see me a little bit better. We'll drop the right hand to the mat, between the feet, just under the nose. And it doesn't have to be planted completely. It can be the fingertips, keeping a slight bend in those knees, almost like we're in our forward fold, but not folding all the way. So press those fingertips or the hand into the mat between the feet. And with that left hand, we're gonna lift, twisting at the waist. Lift the left hand toward the sky. You might not twist very far, might not get straight, that's okay. But trying to keep the knees even here, so we're not pulling the right knee forward, which might be tempting to do. We're just gonna keep them even, so if that means you're not twisting too far, that's okay. So we'll inhale to open to the left, and exhale, drop the left hand to replace the right under the nose, and inhale, reach the right arm up toward the sky, twisting at the waist, opening the chest to the right side, and exhale, bring the right hand to replace the left, and we'll move through that flow for a couple of breaths, just being mindful of the knees. Your legs might be shaking here, that's okay. Exhale, moving at your own pace with your own breath, just inhaling to twist and open the chest, and exhale to fold and switch the hands. We'll finish out around here, so wherever you are, just even it out. And then on the exhale, we'll fold. Maybe bending the knees even more. Inhale, half flat back. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, we'll reach for the sky. Just to give the legs a little bit of a break, we'll come back into mountain. I had a plan to move straight into another pose, but even my legs needed a little break there. So pedal them out, shake them out. And then we'll inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half flat back. And on an exhale, we'll plant the hands to the mat on either side of the feet. We'll plant that right foot, keeping it right where it is, and bring that left knee to the mat, giving a little bit of room between the heel and the knee, keeping those hands on either side of that right foot, the right knee stacked over the right ankle. And we're going to come into a low lunge, so you can either keep this back foot tucked, or untuck it to press the top of the foot into the mat, whatever you feel like creates the most stability for you. And on the inhale, we'll raise the chest away from the knee, lifting up into a low lunge and either bringing the hands to the waist, hands to heart center, or hands raised, reaching to the sky. For a nice low lunge, if you need more of a stretch, you can inch that right foot forward. And then we'll just, to really invite a stretch here, you can drop the hips forward a little bit. And if you need a little help maintaining balance here, you can just picture trying to squeeze a beach ball or a ball of some sort between the right thigh and the left thigh. So really squeezing those together for a little stability and balance. We'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You're pulling that right hip back if it started to move forward so that the hip points are even and facing the front of the mat. And on the next exhale, we'll just drop the hands to either side of that right foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, maybe give a little rock. And on an inhale and on an exhale, bring the left foot up to meet the right. And exhale, release into our fold. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. We're going to do the same thing again on the other side. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half flat back. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale to drop the hands to the mat on either side of the feet. And this time we'll plant the opposite of whatever you did last time, the right foot. Nope. Mine would be the left, plant the left foot and bring the right knee to the mat. And either untuck that right foot for a little more stability. If it feels better for you to keep it tucked, you can do that as well. And then the next inhale, we'll lift the chest away from that left knee. Stack the left knee over the left ankle. And however much of a stretch you need here is up to you. You can always inch that left foot forward. If you need a little bit more, you can bring the hands to the hips or heart center, or eventually lift, reaching for the sky, and maybe drop the hips forward for a little bit more of a stretch in our low lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more inhale. And on the exhale, we'll drop the hands to either side of that left foot. Tuck the toes, lift that back knee. Inhale to rock back. And exhale to bring that right foot up to meet the left, releasing into our fold. Maybe your knees are a little straighter here than they were in the beginning. You can lift the tailbone toward the sky to really invite a stretch through the back of those thighs. But again, paying attention to, as tired as we are, always paying attention to keeping the shoulders away from the ears and not rounding too much through that back. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Bring the hands together, maybe gazing up toward the hands. On exhale, slicing down through center, bringing the hands to the side, releasing into our mountain pose. Taking a couple breaths, maybe inviting any shaking that you feel. As long as it's not painful, that shaking is good. It is strength and stamina building in the body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And now I invite you to take a few moments either on your mat, grab a notebook, computer, or head back to your favorite creating space and take the energy that we've cultivated today and turn it into a creative endeavor of your choice. So again, thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste, warriors. Now go forth and create. Welcome to your creativity session. Don't worry about pausing or turning off the video. We'll play some music to keep your creativity flowing as you work. Challenge yourself to keep going until the video ends. You got this. And if you appreciate these videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today's prompt is never, never, never give up unless Time's up, warriors. Great job. I hope this rut busting flow and creativity session was helpful. Remember, no matter how much or how little you created in this session, you still made the time and showed up. If you want to make these sessions a regular thing, make sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell to get notified whenever I have a new video. Have a wonderful day, warriors.